Good evening, ballers. Welcome to the 29th episode of a Stepback. 29.
Yes, sir.
Your host,
Steve
Leon
Traxy.
Tompkins. Oh, yo, this has been slow as fuck, too.
Exactly. Oh, man.
Your host, Leon Tompkins. My main man, Jacob Moses. Dressed to kill. Got the professional
Yes,
assassin.
Crazy, man. Couldn't get
How's
comfortable
your week
tonight.
been, brother?
It's been good. It's been going quickly. Trying to stay healthy. About to get these flu shots. Kids gonna hate me tomorrow. I'm ready though. It's been good. No complaints. How you doing down there? Back home in NYC. Place to be.
Yeah. Well, it's been rough. We know the baseball season's wrapping up. My team is done.
Yeah.
Lions
Almost.
been done.
Jets just toast, and Adam Gates can't, coach a team for shit. So both our teams is down the toilet. The Mets got, so you're saying there's a chance, but I'm not gonna get too hyped. They lose like 2 games, it's a wrap anyway. So Uncle Steve's coming, so
Daddy Warbucks.
oh shit, man. But we got some games to talk about, man. These playoffs has been lit.
Yeah, man. This bubble has not been disappointing. It's been some more good games. We had another game winner the other night. We had some drama in the bubble, so the women's league. So they've been going at it, and it's been some good ball. I know last week we left off with our good friends over from Pod Jobbers, the CL Kid and Jake. Both those guys were pretty cool. It was great to have them on our show. They were nice enough to return the favor, and they'll if you want to catch us on Pod Jobbers tomorrow night, 8:00 in Wrestling Life, go over some stuff over there. Road Warrior passed away this morning. That was rough.
Word. Another piece of childhood. This is crazy, man.
Word, man. Just to throw this whole year out, but we'll be over there tomorrow night. If you're not in Wrestling Life, you can come on over, join over in the Life Group Network. There's some good guys over there, and get the rag on our guy Brett, who was inconspicuously missing last week. We get the rag on him tomorrow night, so it'll be a good time.
Definitely. If you're not there, we got 2 words for you. I ain't gonna say it, but
family oriented. Apparently,
trying to be.
During the week, some good news out of Chicago. Billy Donovan named the new head coach for the Chicago Bulls. Probably last head coach who's been with Pulse, was probably Thibodeau, but good hire for them. Got some young talent. What's your thoughts on Billy Donovan over in Chicago?
I actually love the deal for this team. Can't stand the Bulls, but they got a winner on this one. Billy Donovan was, really close to winning Coach of the Year. He won. No, he didn't win it. I think he was close.
It was Nick Nurse who won it.
There you go.
I think he was third.
Third? Okay, yeah. So he was up there. So
Budenholzer.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry, but yeah, he was pretty close. Great coach, still young. Great basketball mind. He knows all about dealing with young players. He did it in Florida in college. Did it with Oklahoma City. All he did was win. So, except for championships in the NBA, but still, regular season he was on point. But hopefully he can, help another guard and Zach LaVine reach the pinnacle of his career. Because he's, he's still young. He's only 24, I believe, 24, 25. So,
Right.
He has a lot of young marketing. He can ball. Wendell Carter Jr. Oh God. Anyway, what's that guy's name with all the hair? Whatever.
Kobe
The
White.
UNC guy. Yeah, whatever. No, I knew his name.
Listen,
He all right.
on his name, man.
Nah, he ain't get no respect. That's why they're trying to draft the point guard. See how highly they think of you. But no, they really have a lot of good talent over there, and Bulls fans should be happy. I applaud it. Can't say anything bad about this when they hit it right on the nail. But let's see what he can do.
Yeah, man. After watching 2 years of Boylan, and I mean his antics, and I don't know, he was like a coach on like Adderall on the bench. Like he was out there, but he had like no clue what he was doing. So
Hmm.
from the look from the sound of Chicago fans in the group, they were a bit stunned that there was some competency in the front office. So
Hmm.
I mean, Knicks made a good hire, Bulls made a good hire. Maybe things might be turning up for these two teams.
It might, man. It's about time. I just still kind of hurt. They got a better pick than us, which is they need to bring back worst team. This is getting ridiculous. This eighth pick stuff is just no. I don't. I just we have the worst luck ever. I'm sorry. Well, maybe I think this is a blessing into like excuse me, a blessing in disguise because I did not want Lamelo Ball, and if they trade up, I swear Tibbs is gonna catch the fade. Whoever's in that draft room is gonna catch the fade. I'm gonna be on social media. I'm adding everybody. I don't care. I will do it at work and on lunch. See, I'm saying be nice, but I'm getting at everybody because they better not trade up for that kid. No, we got plenty of guys out there that can help the team. We have 3 picks that we can make, hit on and possibly turn the team around. Just don't, no, stay where you are. That's the reason why we got eighth. I believe everything happens for a reason. So let's see what happens.
My man coming in hot, dressed to kill, professional assassin.
Right,
Uh,
right.
Speaking of which, you mentioned the draft. You mentioned the
Mhm.
draft pushback. So the start of the season will be pushed back into 2021, beginning of January. What you think about that?
Ma- That is it's trash. I hate it. I really we discussed this. I do not like it. I mean, at least the draft should at least happen. I could wait because it just kind of sucks because then you feel bad for the kids because now they gotta wait. When was it supposed to be June? Then they had
Hmm.
pushed back the lottery. Then you got what? July, August, like 6 months before you know if you're going to like start the next chapter of your career, and it's ridiculous, man. And then the season, you kind of knew it was going to start by December.
Hmm.
You always said that actually. You said, December would probably be a good time. So it's another month. But yeah, the lottery and the draft really should have been hand in hand. The NFL draft went on, the NHL draft went on, MLB draft went on. It wasn't delayed like this. NBA, they got everything else right, but the draft they bombed on. These kids should know where they're playing already. I don't like it. Just gets the two thumbs down.
Yeah, man, and like all the teams that have been out of contention, like the Bulls and the Knicks, for instance,
Mm.
who have been, who have heavily invested stock in the draft, they've been out since March and they haven't touched the ball. I think they've been practicing lately,
Hmm.
but
They just started.
to not play competitively for almost 9, 10 months, I mean, it would be real antsy. But I guess if you're going to look in the interest of safety,
Hmm.
I guess we really have no choice. But I'm intrigued to see how they'll continue, how they'll start up an 82 game season in January.
Hmm. Yeah.
You know, like it seems like it's going to push the clock back even further towards the end because you don't
Hmm.
you're not going to condense all these games into 6 months
No
out
way.
of back to backs.
No way. No way. It's
Just
just.
bad basketball, man. And
Hmm.
like, you know how many off nights Kawhi's going to get?
Should be happy. You talk about maintenance. Man, people gonna have enough. Jeez, they might be taking a whole week off. You won't see Kawhi in there. Oh man, Braun too. He might be taking 2. He's starting to get old.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I definitely don't like that plan. That means we're gonna go, from January, what, all the way into May. No, I mean you're already usually in April, in May, June. I mean, when are you gonna finish? The middle of summer? I mean, in July, usually when summer league starts. I mean, come on,
Yeah,
they're screwing it up right now. You in the arena. It's not like you outside playing and stuff like that. You don't got to worry about inclement weather and stuff like that. I mean, come on, I don't. What the hell are you doing? It's social
yeah,
distancing for a reason. You can get around stuff like that.
yeah, like if they were to start in January, I could see. I can't see them doing an 82 game season. If they did
Mm-mm.
66, 60
Mm-hmm.
to 66 in that range, I can live with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's, less games. I don't need to see 82 games. Most of these games are throwaways anyway.
Exactly. I mean, that's like 40 games of the next season anyway. It's pretty much throwaways. Uh, automatic 40 losses. But good lord. But yeah, it's trash idea, but it is what it is. I just hope to see these kids, get to be on a Zoom conference or something, just seeing them getting drafted because it's kind of messed up. Because like now it's you have to base everything. We discussed this one before. You have to base it on your scouting because most of these kids, what are you gonna do? Just a scouting video or how are you gonna do the combines and stuff like that? It's gonna be so weird. You're talking about digging deep to make sure you pick
Hmm.
your guy. It's gonna get real chippy. But,
Yeah, a lot of homework's gonna have to be done.
hmm
And if these front offices that were like already in flux didn't really have it, they're
hmm
already behind the eight ball. But good for New York, good for Chicago. It seems like they're getting their stuff in order, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen in Brooklyn and Nash and whatnot. So I got some personal stake in this. Um,
Absolutely. Chip might be on the line.
yeah, and speaking of which, for a little bit, Nash had hinted a little bit at what he plans to do with KD,
Hmm
trying to play him at all five positions. Which, I mean, if you
It's a
have
good
the
idea.
advantage, use it.
That's a good
Why
idea.
why confine yourself to a position? Because I
hmm
mean, this game is going positionless anyway.
hmm
Um, so I'm excited to see the ideas that he has, but pushing it back and whatnot. I mean, what the hell? We really have no choice because Lions football was done by Thanksgiving anyway. So
Yeah, just season. It was over when it started. It was pretty much done. But yeah, back to your Nets. They definitely have a bright future if they can keep their pieces intact and they stay healthy. Like I said, they're at least getting to the ECF at least.
hmm
I can't see anything less than that. Anything less than that is a failure. Well, anything less than I think a chip is a failure because you got KD, Kyrie, two championship pedigree guys with budding. I can't even say budding, man. That guy's a star. Karis LeVert, my guy. Corner store Dinwiddie. He's decent. He's really came into his own. Came out of nowhere. You know, money shot. Joe Harris. I mean, he's a gunner. I mean, Jared Allen's starting to grow. The fro. But yeah, I think if he gets a little back to the basket game, because he's already a strong rebounder, I think he has to get a bit stronger because if you see him face stronger guys, he gets bullied a little bit. He got to cut
hmm
down. Same thing with Mitchell Robinson. They got to cut down on their fouls because he is too many times he's been out of the game at critical moments. Can't have that, but just work on your bench a little bit while you got Cabarro. You know, anyway, that Courage guy, whatever, Air Latvia, my
Air
ASS.
Latvia, man.
Nah, don't call him that ever again. I told you about that. But yeah, you got some guy Musa. He's whatever. He can get better. You know,
He needs some time. He needs some
yeah.
time on the floor.
Nah, they put him in the G League. Same thing I said with Kevin Knox. If you're not going to play him 25 minutes, put him in the G League, let him get his minutes down there. That's how Iggy Braz. He was dropping almost 20 points a game playing in the G League, and that gets your confidence up. But no, the Nets definitely have a bright future. I'll be watching. I'll be watching both. I usually do. Knicks on commercial. I'll see what the Nets doing. Plus, KD is one of my favorite guys. So Kyrie too, even though he's crazy. But I want to see how that works. If they stay healthy, Bucks they can give the Bucks some work in Toronto.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm intrigued to see what the Bucks do while if they overhaul their roster over the winter.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of the Bucks, you know,
Mm, 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 mm.
Giannis named MVP. I mean, it's a shock to maybe LeBron, but
I, 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 man, yeah, go ahead. I,
I mean, it wasn't a shock to me. Best team in the Eastern Conference. I mean, you could make the argument for LeBron. I thought AD probably took a lot of his votes away,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, back-to-back MVP. You know, congrats to him. He worked hard from where he was drafted,
Mm-hmm.
15th, real skinny.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, then he just went and dominated in the low paint. Can't hit a free throw, but he can dominate
Damn sure can't.
down the
Mm-hmm.
lane. You know, congrats to him on his MVP, and we'll see what happens to him in the Bucks next year. Well, what you got for
Mm-hmm.
the for Giannis?
Uh, I didn't. I mean, I can't say he didn't deserve it, but I would have went LeBron. Almost averaging
Mm-hmm.
a triple double. He kind of showed Giannis actually. Yeah, he was the MVP and he was dominated, but when it was time to dominate, he was smaller than Steve Blake against freaking Dwight Howard. But it's I just wasn't a fan of it. LeBron did a lot on the floor with his age and everything, and how he's still playing to that level. It was hard not to give it to him, but I see why Giannis got it. I'm just really impartial about that, and it showed it in the playoffs too. Like I said, in the bubble, you saw it, so it could have swayed the decision that way. But it's you see who's home and who's not. But I'll just leave it at that. I can't. Yeah. You can't, man. You can't be getting bounced that early, man. You just can't. MVPs don't let that happen. It just
No,
maybe
oh
it
no,
showed
that
the deficiencies too. I heard something about a Chris Paul. Like he wants Chris Paul in Milwaukee. If you got to make that move because he can't. He's another one. Yes, he can facilitate, but let him have a point guard that can actually do that for him. Because when he tries to do too much on the floor, his game just goes down so much. And we already know he can do everything, but get your 4 or 5 assists, but your job is to take over a game when you have to. And with somebody like Chris Paul to take the heat off of him in the games, that would be nice. Uh, I don't know what they're going to do to take on that contract, but you might want to make that phone call and try to make it work.
yeah, it seems like Milwaukee's been like they've been searching for that point guard.
Hmm.
Although I guess if they consider Giannis coming down the floor as their point forward, I
Hmm.
mean, hell, you have to be crazy to keep trying the same thing. So maybe you bring in a true point guard.
Hmm.
Maybe try to pick and roll with the same shooters because
Hmm.
Giannis going down the lane, he's still going to draw a wall. And you know, Paul is veteran leadership. Maybe can these two together can like maybe get over the hump.
Absolutely. Yeah, I just can't. He needs something else, or they're gonna be exiting out early every year because it just ain't working. And we discussed that during the game. You know exactly what he's gonna do. Well, you hear wall up, everybody just he got to be able to make better decisions too because he'll have guys open in the corner. He waits too late and he tries to dish it out. Either gets knocked out of bounds or he throws it away. But there's so many things he has to. Yes, once again, you're the MVP, but MVPs can improve. On free throws too.
Most definitely. Um, Chris Paul is a proven closer in the league, and Giannis seems to struggle in the fourth quarter. Where I mean, I say he disappears more often than not, and critical turnovers. Chris Paul comes in, you can lead the team down the stretch, and the more you think about it, the more it seems to match up. Then again, Chris Paul has been matched to everybody in the league, and it just didn't work out.
Hmm.
I'll try something different. Uh,
Absolutely.
you know, tonight we got the Heat and the Celtics game 4 going on. Um, Last week, our buddies finally explained their Heat and Celtics fandom.
Hmm.
Jake was a bit. It made sense. I still don't. I still don't believe in two teams, but more power to him.
Hmm.
CO Kid rocked his Celtics gear. Paul Pierce
Mm-hmm.
Inglewood. Gonna delete the video soon, but game two was what's interesting.
Oh yeah, it definitely was. You know what this? You know what it showed us? Celtics were Armando Benitez. That's a cross reference for you because they can't close for shit, and it's irritating. Honestly, they should be up 3-0 in this series. And look at this. You know, you don't let a team. Yes, Miami's good, but this is when you step on their necks. You're like, you're not. Don't let them come back. Wall up, do what you got to do. You know, get in their faces. Now, that was a tough shot, but by Jay Crowder. But still, just they pretty much ran up and down the floor, just letting them off. And look at this.
Yeah, Bam went off in the third quarter. It's like in the first half they didn't utilize Bam, and
Mhm.
that's where the Celtics' uh, vulnerability is in the paint.
Mhm.
Tice is good, but he racks up a lot of fouls.
Mhm.
And in the third quarter, they finally decided to go to Bam, and that's when the Heat went off. That's a tough shot by
That
Atlanta.
was a real tough shot. Yeah, Kelly burning his former team. But yeah, this series, I mean, really could have went either way. Celtics could be up 3-0 right now, man. And it's look at this. 42-24 in the second half. Boston
Hmm.
missed 11 straight three-pointers. That means bring it in. You know, take it to the rack. You got Tatum, Kemba, Jalen. They all can draw contact. All good free throw shooters. You know, get to the rack. They were getting calls. You know, don't
Yeah,
just chuck up threes. And the game was still close. I mean, excuse me.
yeah. The Celtics seem to get hot, real cold at inopportune times.
Hmm.
Um, their 3-point shooting, I never thought was consistent enough to really keep up in the series. But here you look at Jimmy Butler decided he's going to take over the game on defense, made an
Hmm.
incredible play to save the ball inbounds and get dunk afterwards. And that's when Boston just totally just fell apart and
Yeah.
Dragic just
Hmm.
took over there. Uh, hit a clutch three and hit a mean step back beforehand. Um,
Just crazy. Was that Cantor on the floor? Did
yeah,
we get some Cantor action? That's another one they need to give more minutes to, man. You gotta forget he's a skilled big man offensively. I mean, he can't give. I don't think he's gonna give up that much defensively, but you gotta have him on the floor too. Give Tice some. Like, give him a rest because that guy is running ragged, man. Like I said, it comes back to you got size, Taco. You got Tice. You got Cantor. Use them. It's not like you
mm,
have to worry about interchanging, you know, Tatum and Brown, and Kimba. They'll be there. And then with Gordon Hayward coming back, they have you Wanamaker, so you can interchange your guards and your forwards. But when it comes to centers, they just what are they there for? And that was a big part, like you said, Bam. You know to get a big body into him because he's just man. But yeah, it's another. Just they threw away 2 games, man. Threw it away. At
yeah,
least make
it's frustrating sometimes watching the team, and you wonder, is it the roster or is it coaching? What's your thoughts on Brad Stevens?
coaching, coaching. I don't, man. I'm not a Boston fan, but I am sorry when you give up, and they almost did it in Game 3.
Hmm.
They get lax. I don't know. He calls timeout, like call a timeout, get your guys to, I don't know, give him a kick in the ass or something. He just seems too nice. He seems like a regular season coach. He's just like, yeah, yeah, he'll get you there. But when it comes to actually crunch time, he gets out coached. Eric Spoelstra's showing him like, listen, this is how you do it. Spoelstra is, he is battle tested. And Brad Stevens, dude, what are you doing? Like I said, Bam is the one taking over. Get a big body in there. Try to slow him down. If you can't stop him, at least try to slow him down. He's an okay free throw shooter. Get him to the line. Don't give him these easy dunks and stuff. But I just don't. I don't get Brad Stevens. Yeah, he's a good coach, but right now he's. What is he showing us? Your team is blowing. you know, 15-point leads in 3 games, man. There's a problem.
Yeah, Miami hits up in that zone, and then Boston seems like they, like I said, their shooting is really inconsistent,
Mhm.
and Spoelstra knows that. Matter of fact, he
Mhm.
shortened his rotation uh, to leave out Iggy and Kendrick Nunn, but
Mhm.
you know, get to the line, like you said, and you got Marcus Smart yelling at guys in the locker room, and that's what prepped them up for Game 4. I'm sorry, for Game 3.
Mhm.
You know, came out ready to play. Like we said, they almost blew that lead, but Gordon Hayward returned, and I think that was the difference.
Yeah, yeah, that definitely they needed him. I honestly didn't think they would need him too much, but yeah, his they need him. They need every little bit they can get. And yeah, Hayward, he was off a little bit, but he still provided, some buckets. Got a few boards, got a few assists, but he definitely him being on the floor was a big help.
Yeah, they're just another offensive threat, another shooter to space the floor. Um,
Hmm.
Hayward was definitely missed, and there was a lot made to as Miami was closing out Game 3 as to why Jimmy Butler was on the bench for Game 4.
Hmm.
I thought it was injury, but apparently I guess it was a matchup issue.
Mm.
Um, so I mean, Miami tried to come back strong, but they just like ran out of gas, and
Hmm.
Boston finally closed out a game. Um, we got Game 4 tonight, uh, 2-1 Miami. Hopefully, we'll see if Boston can even that series up. Uh, you got that? We have that series going.
So we're gonna go with Boston in 7. I do want to see the Boston Lakers finals, give it that classic feel. Um, but Miami can easily take these next 2 games. But I'm still gonna hold to my guns. I'm gonna say Boston in 7 because they still just as talented, just as good. Stevens just gotta if they get a lead, they gotta just run, get to the rim, stop chucking up 11 threes in a row. After the fourth miss, you need to do something different because you're taking 11 threes. That's 7 more threes you're taking you didn't make when you should have got to the rim, easily got to the foul. So that's how your 3, your 6, your 9-point swings. That's how they happen, and you can't do it. You gotta. Brad Stevens, like that whole team is too talented to play like the way they do. I'm sorry, they're way too talented. It's not like they're young. They are young, but they've been here. You know,
Yeah,
they've been in pressure moments. They got to do better.
yeah, I agree. Hopefully, you know the playoff experience, that the failure that they had from uh, past few seasons,
Hmm.
they can grow, close out these games, and see that historic matchup with possibly the Lakers, who are up 2-1 right now with you know one defensive rotation away from being down 2-1.
Hmm.
Um, Lakers up 2-1, really dominated Game 1.
Hmm.
Game 2 was a classic, and Game 3 was pretty damn good.
Yeah, it was.
What's your thoughts on this Lakers Nugget series?
It's good. It's good. You knew LA was gonna come out strong in the first game because they wanted to set the tone, and that's what they need to do. And Denver was just flat. I think it was they were winded. They were done, like pretty much winded after that 7 games. They played hard. They had to come back from a 3-1 lead, and you just knew that they were. I had a feeling they were going. I don't know about anybody else. I knew they were going to come off flat. But
Yeah,
it's just they definitely. But game 2 was good, man. It was back and forth, and this was the yeah. Cruz got here. Cruz go one more time. Or smack somebody. He's all right now, people. Let's not overrate him. But Caldwell Pope came up big. Rondo playoff Rondo. I don't know what year we're looking at with Dwight and Rondo back, and it's like 2010 again. Well, excuse me, 2008 again. These dudes in their
Hmm.
primes killing it. But the man of the hour was that dude AD. He's like, this is my team. Like he wants to. This was his moment to just show it. This is his first time in a Western Conference final. Being at this stature right now, playing for the Pelicans. He didn't really have that shot to do it, but just watching this game, he's showing you that he's still a top five guy in this league, and it was fun to watch, man. It was really fun, and Denver came back strong too. They made it a game, but
Yeah, man, I really like this AD Joker matchup because
mhm,
it's the games are similar, but they're also different. If that makes any
mhm.
sense.
Oh, it makes a
You
lot
know,
of sense.
Joker Joker is a. I mean, there's a spot. There's not a spot on the floor he can't hit,
Mhm,
and his unorthodox shooting, off one foot, off the right leg, and down the matchup, down the stretch in this matchup, AD and Joker scored the last 25 points of the game
mhm,
between them. Uh, Here right now in the video, we're down to 31 seconds here with Denver up
mhm,
one, and AD takes the floater, hits it. Lakers go up one.
mhm.
Joker makes a pretty nice hook shot here,
Yeah,
put
that
Denver up
was
one.
that was a strong move. He could
Yeah,
definitely
man,
put
he
you.
goes to that right hand,
It's over. But
and
yeah.
here is where I thought Denver lost the game. Caruso
Mhm.
misses the three. They didn't. Denver had to secure that rebound.
They had three guys around there.
Yeah,
Had three guys right there to get in. It just man. But look at the rotation though. They was kind of you knew who it was gonna go to, but it was nothing they could really do about that, man. Because this release, high release, it was pretty much it was game over. You gave him that look. 'Cause AD's showing he can hit those. You give him an open look, he's hitting it. And for him yelling Kobe, man, that was great. That was cool. I didn't even know you did that until he slowed it down. I'm like, what the hell did you just say? That was a good tribute to Kobe. It was fun. You're gonna see this on NBA Classics, a lot.
yeah, you definitely will. And we're playing the video again here of the game-winning shot. You look at Plumlee. It looks like there's a miscommunication on the pick with LeBron because usually you go around over the pick,
Hmm.
uh, and he just never made it. And Jokic, I mean, it was a good contest by him, but a better shot by AD, and
Hmm.
Lakers up 2-1. Um, Bad spot to have a defensive breakdown, but give credit to AD. We know that with his team going in, despite what anybody says about LeBron,
Hmm.
LeBron's the second wheel. I mean, we'll call it 1B.
Hmm.
Um, and as you say, AD is a top five player in the league when he's healthy.
Yeah, definitely. LeBron gotta, you know, take the crown down, take it over his head, and kind of slide it over to AD because LeBron actually, you can see him slowing down a little bit with his game when he tries to do way too much on the floor. His jumper seems short. It's just I don't know, man. It's just the age might be catching up to him, but AD is showing us, Lakers gonna have to pony up for him.
Yeah,
Let's not forget that. They gotta pony up for that guy. But Denver, they can still come back in this series though. You can't count out Denver. They're too good. Um, Michael Porter's starting to come back along. Guys like, man, we go back to game three, everybody stepped up. Jokic, Millsap, you know, what's his name? Monty, dude from Iowa State.
uh, Jeremy Grant.
No, 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 him too. He stepped up. He just the point guard. Monte Morris. There you go.
Oh,
It's another
Monte
one.
Morris. Yeah, yeah,
Yes, he can shoot. He's another. I'm telling you, this scouting for this team is ridiculous. Um, but yeah, Denver they kept the pedal to the metal in this one. Though they did. Look at Jamal Murray. Star of the bubble. I mean, star of the playoff bubble because this dude has been balling out. LeBron with a rare three because that dude and have Caruso on skates right now. He ain't no defensive
Yeah, man.
stopper.
Oh no. Oh no. But
Damn sure.
this game was weird because Denver did go out to a 20-point lead, but as soon as the
Mhm.
fourth quarter started, they had a ridiculous. They committed a ridiculous foul on AD, gave him three free
Mhm.
throws. Then LeBron hits the three, and then the Lakers go into this zone where Denver had no idea like what they were doing,
Mhm.
and you get playoff Rondo with steals and LeBron dunking the ball, and you see here the lead down to four,
Mhm.
and like the Nuggets didn't know what hit them.
And I even said it. I was like, Leon, man. I sent you a message. I'm like, man, they in deep shit right now. Because they usually, when they go cold, they go cold. And you're like, oh, tell me they're about to, LA's about to take it over. But Denver was they bared down. Like, gotta give them that. They look down by three, so Lakers came back strong. So Denver is really gonna have to keep the pace. And when they slowed it down into the half court set, that's when they really started kind of getting in trouble
Mm-hmm.
instead of just running, running, running. Because if they run, they're not keeping up with them. They don't have the Lakers don't have the players to keep up with these young legs. But yeah, I like the ball rotation that they had. I won't even lie. Denver, they moved the ball. Millsap, seasoned vet, coming along, just doing his thing. But yeah, it was just my man Murray, man, showing up for
Yeah,
his city.
man. Yeah, man. Murray hit the dagger of air from like 35 feet.
Hmm.
I think the Lakers in this game ran out of gas from
Oh yeah.
trying to pull off the comeback because this was the second comeback they had in the game where they were up. We were down by they were down by 17 in the first half, down by
Hmm.
20 going into the fourth, and like you said, the age finally showed on LeBron and the rest of them. They just ran out of gas
Hmm.
to try to pick up that win. But credit to the Nuggets. Murray with 28, career high 12 assists in that game.
Hmm.
Um, you know, Denver's been down before.
Can't count them out.
Uh, can't count them out. And Slim Joker is just pulling out all the tricks out the bag.
I like that. Some Joker. But yeah, LeBron. I realized he had a triple double. I mean, he lost, but that's what MVP do. That's what they do. But I'm not gonna get into that now. But another triple double for LeBron. He just, but but yeah, Denver. You can't count them out. That team is just they're so fun to watch, man. I can't say it enough how good that team is. Joker when he pulled out that one-legged three-point, I'm just like, come on, man. Like I've never seen that. So I haven't seen that from Dirk before. I've never seen it like from three, and he's not the best with his footwork, but he just makes it work, man. That damn man, he can honestly be an MVP kind of guy. Like one season, he takes the MVP trophy home because he's that good. And Lakers better watch out. They gotta. This is time you gotta really get on this young team. But as we seen before, one LA team thought they had him down, talking that nonsense, and Denver said, "Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you want to talk? You want to talk? That's fine." And then the rest is history.
It damn sure is because like the Clippers, they trying to bully the Nuggets, much like what Dwight Howard's trying to do to Jokic, and all he doing is just racking up fouls.
Hmm. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. I'm glad you brought this up.
it's not
Dwight
working,
Howard needs to
man.
stop. Nah, he needs to stop. You're not a tough guy. Kobe already said it. You soft. We all know what you're about, Dwight. Let's same guy in the bubble dancing on the floor by himself. You that guy. Soft Cottonelle. I mean, soft as Charmin. I mean, get some fabric softener on this dude because you not. Stop it. And Joker just, I like how he's kind of keeping his composure. He's like, all right, I'm just gonna drop him on your head. I mean, but yeah, Dwight trying to punk Jokic is pretty funny, really funny.
Yeah, man, stop capping. You're not about that life.
At
Like
all.
you've been exposed. Stop. all you doing is just racking up fouls. All you see him going up court. Nah, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna get to the point where I think we're gonna have to make an adjustment and like how Lakers got here, keep playing AD at the five and play more
Mm-hmm.
of Markieff Morris because when Markieff Morris is in the game, he is
Mm-hmm.
knocking down threes. You can't leave him
Mm-hmm.
open. He's productive on the floor, and AD is the best matchup they can give to Joker because McGee
Mm-hmm.
and Dwight, it's not going to cut it.
Nah, not at all. But like, man, I wish you had that freaking clip when Caruso he had like I don't know if he tried a floater. I don't know what the hell he was doing on that play. Like he had it, he caught it on the wing. He threw the floater up and it went over the backboard. I'm just sitting there going, what was that?
He thought,
They call
he
you
thought it was
Caruso?
Rondo.
I,
He thought it was Rondo. And nah, man, no.
Better
Caruso
stop
throws
gassing
down
that
one
guy
dunk.
up.
Like Caruso throws down one dunk, and people think he's the greatest thing since like sliced bread. Like, nah, man, know your
It is.
role.
Yeah, we've seen guys, seen guys that can get up there and dunk. We've seen the Brent Barrys of the world. He actually can shoot too, but yeah, they need to stop hyping this guy up. You know, show us something more than like two highlights. Hit like 6 threes, something. Get hot. Give us a Tyler Hero moment, something like that. Give us a Duncan. All Daddy told was jumpers Robinson moments and hitting threes. Caruso, you need to stop. I'm upset with that Caruso goat now. I don't care. That's not even funny. I don't take it remotely funny.
Like you put this guy on another team, and he's just another guy, man. Yeah, it's just
Mm-hmm.
like he's glorified with LeBron and AD because they're that great. Like,
Mm-hmm.
stop.
Then he gets his freaking his look on his face. Now I just every time he does it, I just get in my Bernie Mac voice and don't be a minute. Oh, you think you tough? No, but yeah, stop it. Have a moment. I don't know. LA fans don't gas him up too much, man. Get himself embarrassed in the
Word.
playoffs.
He's like a slightly better offensive version of Dellavedova.
I like
And he's
that.
just
It's a good one.
it's
Deli
just
was better
stop.
defensively though.
Yeah, he was,
But
but
yeah,
Caruso
yeah.
is slightly better offensively.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. That's 100%. But let's stop hyping that boy up. Jesus
We
Christ.
got that series ending though.
Ah, man. I don't like to switch on my projections, so I'm gonna still go Denver in 7. I think they pull it out. Even though I do want to see the Lakers, I want to stick with it. I don't feel bad because like I said, I called it. I wish I would have won. I would have won some money. I called that Clipper series. I'm not. That was great. That was my shining moment. Man, that was.
Um,
I still.
I think
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know if they can still game 4. They in business, but they don't. Lakers is another breed, man. They they ready to kill. They're like, forget this. Your
yeah,
freaking Cinderella story is about to end, but I'm still gonna go Denver in 7. I have some faith in the boys from the Mile High, so
think they'll be
going with
down
Denver in
3-1
7.
again.
I think so. I think LA's gonna come in pissed because they're like, all right, we were flat the whole game. Yes, we made a run, but it was a winnable game, and they didn't make the stops. So let's see the adjustments they make. Like you said, I really like the 80 at 5. They need to run with that. Put Markeith in there, and somebody needs to step up before we go to the next thing. Kyle Kuzma. See, they traded you to the Knicks. They would have had the Morris twins. I would have been happy because I like Kuzma, but that guy, he needs to step it up. He's another talented individual that he's flopping over. Every time I see him, he's flopping over the floor, missing layups. Just like, dude, get it together. This is what happens when you. I don't know what he's thinking of, but he's too talented for that. They need him to step it up. If he gave a little inch of what he could have been in that game, it was winnable. But yeah, Kuzma, step it up, kid.
I don't know. Yeah, it's probably him like watching his ex over at the Tyler Hero and probably get him upset.
He was hurt. I'm upset. Yeah, man.
Every You're all in the same bubble. You can hear in the next room.
Hey, Kyle, I got your girl, Kyle. Oh man, talking on the phone. You do crying? You crying? Yeah, yeah. You gotta come on, man. You young and rich, man. They all come and go. You need to get your head in the game.
Yeah, man. Another guy like Danny Green, like
Mm-mm-mm.
he misses so many damn threes for me.
I, yeah, I don't know what's going on with him, man. He, playoff hero to zero because he ain't doing a damn thing. I, LeBron trying to set him up on these nice passes in the corner, and then he always is it me or he never has like a straight up and down shot. It's always like a side three. It's
Nope.
like it looks like NBA Live
Yeah,
when you press the wrong button and you go in this way when you're trying to shoot the ball. That's what he looks like. Dude, just set and shoot. I don't what the hell are you trying to do? His defense is not
yeah.
even on par either. Like, what good
No,
are you?
no.
Put JR out
I mean,
there.
right now he's just another name.
Hmm. Yeah, this put JR out there. Something. Get some excitement.
Yeah,
But yeah,
like
Danny Green ain't it.
no.
Hmm.
I do like what KCP's been doing. He had that tough three in the corner.
Hmm.
He's
Yeah,
been
'cause
shooting really well this series.
hmm
Left in purgatory in Detroit. I mean, I'm still not high on him, but he has been shooting better.
yeah, absolutely. He's a
Uh,
3 and D guy. One of the glue guys you have on the team. If he gets hot, you'll win a game. With his defense, he can play the passing lanes. Good all ball defender. Yeah, he's not bad. He's just like you said with they're just overshadowed. You got the
yeah,
greatness of AD and LeBron, and you're not gonna worry about anybody else. You hit a big shot, we'll see it, but we're just gonna go back to, oh man, LeBron had a triple double. Oh man, AD hit the game winning shot. That's what we're gonna see. But yeah, he's one of the glue guys.
yeah, man. I still have the Lakers winning this series. I haven't won it in six.
Hmm.
Got the Heat Lakers finals. More than likely to
That's
finish
another
up
good one.
next week, and
Hmm.
we'll be excited for that.
That'll be another good one. Heat the Lakers. Good lord.
Yeah, man. Old coffee pot Jimmy, just serving them up.
LeBron, I give it, and I'll take a championship from you. I like that. I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. Heat and the Celtics just started up Game 4
All right.
right now. Yeah, the almost like Dragic got hit in the eye there. Oh,
Ooh,
Jalen Brown smacked him in the eye. Yeah,
did it on purpose.
that's had to. But right now, Boston's up 10-8. About 7.5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Okay, we'll catch that
So
game. Might make a thread.
yeah, man. Guys, don't be afraid to make threads. Get the participation going. See a lot of fans out there.
Hmm.
Watch the game together. I know there's a lot of sports on now, so probably not everybody's watching at the same time. But
Hmm.
uh, don't be afraid.
Hmm. Take a stand
Uh,
to
facts.
make a thread. But yeah, it's been a good playoffs, man. It's been a good and with COVID. We're getting like the best of everything. Good games, people stepping up. I mean, rookies just showing out. As, as we said in the beginning, that's what we wanted to see, and these playoffs have been phenomenal, man. One of the best we've seen in a long time, and I'll take it, man. I'll take it.
Yeah, like so. I think the bubble has a lot to do with it. Uh,
Hmm.
not traveling home for home court. That home court advantage is all lost. I,
Hmm.
I think that's why the Bucks lost. I think that's why the Clippers lost.
Hmm.
You know, not having to deal with like rabid fans, and you get your second and third tier stars performing like the heroes
Hmm.
and the Jay Crowders, who
Hmm.
probably under normal circumstances wouldn't hit these big shots on the road.
Hmm.
Um, the bubble has been a beast. I know Garnett made some comments earlier regarding the bubble, saying like in his time, shockingly enough, the bubble point wouldn't work for those guys because
Mm-hmm.
Garnett's the biggest talker, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, I probably wouldn't have worked for those guys.
It would have been
Knowing
weird.
KG's
Yeah.
personality, yeah,
But yeah, KG, he always talking shit. That's him. But he backed it up, man. That he can talk about it now. Now he can. Hey, it worked for him. It doesn't work for everybody, but it damn sure worked for him.
yeah,
But he kind of has a point. It's different times, so it's hard to compare the times then and now. But he definitely has a point. But we enjoying it, man. Let's keep it
yeah,
up.
yeah, man. It's been some good stuff over here in the bubble. Also, the, over WNBA,
It's been good.
they entered this. They entered this semifinals
Hmm.
uh, of their playoffs. Last week when we left off, they entered the second round. We saw a game-winning shot from the Mercury,
Hmm.
and they went on to face the Minnesota Lynx. Um, During the week, you called it early in the season. Asia Wilson,
Hmm.
MVP, Las Vegas Aces, number one seed, best record in the league. You know, congrats to her. The mid-range queen,
Hmm.
female Chris Bosh. What's your thoughts on Wilson picking up MVP?
God damn it, she's good. God darn it. But yeah, she is. She's money, man, and she definitely stepped up. And what was it? Second game of the series that she had.
Hmm. Hmm.
I think she got like 2-and-1s in a row. She poured it on the second half. I think she ended up with 30. I mean, that girl is amazing. And with Cambridge not being there, and we to allude to previous episodes, she was gonna have to step up, and she did, man. She really carried the team, and sky's the limit for her, man. She's it's awesome to watch.
Yeah, because this MVP field was pretty loaded. Candace Parker,
Hmm.
she averaged a double double throughout the year, led the league in rebounds.
Hmm.
Vandersloot also averaged a double double, led the league in assists. And Breonna Stewart, 2018 MVP, she came back
Hmm.
strong with the Storm, and they were loaded. So this was not a weak field.
Nah.
This is pretty good. She led Vegas to the top seed in the league.
Hmm.
Uh, Erica Hamby of the Aces as well, won Sixth Woman of the Year. So they were just sweeping the awards. But it's like we called early, Rookie of the Year, Crystal Dangerfield of the Lynx.
Good. That forget this. That is Bradley. That's a Bradley Beal right there. Cause good lord, she can light it up. I mean, the shot she takes and makes just amazing. That game against the Mercury, she just said, "Listen, you're gonna give me the damn ball. I'm taking over the game, and you're not gonna do anything about it. I don't care." Like she's just, oh man, she is so good, man. It's not even funny how good she is. So I said, people gotta start recognizing about these girls having game, man. They have serious game, and she's quick.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
Minnesota,
real.
yeah, damn, man, they stormed back, man. They just the quit wasn't it wasn't in their dictionary. Goat doing goat things, but Chris Dangerfield was just look at this. Mm,
Yeah, she scored 17 points in the game against the Mercury in the
mm-hmm,
single elimination game, but she scored 15 in the second half.
mm-hmm,
And Phoenix had a huge lead in the third quarter. They were up by 10. Taurasi did all she could
mm-hmm.
to win the game, but like Skylar really struggled in this one here.
Oh yeah, the decision making wasn't there. It was another play at the end where she could have passed it down low. She waited too long and turnover. But yeah,
Mhm.
Minnesota, man, showing the heart of a champion. What do they got? Two or three chips.
I think they got four.
Yup, phew,
Might
I'm off.
it might be three or four. I
Mm-hmm.
know They won with Maya Moore.
Mhm.
I remember, I think he won two of them. 2016 maybe.
Yeah, because I know
Um,
she got at least two.
yeah, and in this game, Sylvia Fowles, their uh, Hall of Fame bound center, played
Mhm.
in this game the first time in like 3 weeks. She played about 14 minutes, but
Mhm.
left with a calf injury.
Yeah, she was on the bike for most of the game trying to loosen up, but I don't think it worked. But yeah, after that, it
No,
just wasn't. Yeah, let's go back to that one. It was just.
tough shot there by Odyssey Sims,
Mhm.
mid-range jumper there.
Yeah, she missed. She left them in the game, and she pricked those, and then getting down the court, Skylar. I don't know what the hell she was doing, but
Yeah,
yeah,
they
she
they
was
ran
definitely. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, they ran out of timeouts before that play, before
Mhm.
the Diggins Smith three. But
Mhm.
you had alluded to the turnover earlier. That was the play before where
Mhm.
she had I forgot who she had under the basket. It was a wide open layup, but it got deflected, and that was the difference of the game, which they had to foul Minnesota, and
Mhm.
that's where they got to the foul line, and they just used up all their timeouts. But
Mhm.
um, Diana was 14-1 in elimination games before that,
Got it.
and that I didn't know.
Yeah, me either. That's freaking amazing, man. But yeah, it was definitely we had some good games, man. Especially that Storm game.
Mhm.
I look back on that was a real good one, man. I mean, yeah. Who
Yeah.
else was it? But
Did you know that? So we mentioned Maya Moore.
hmm
Did you know that she had gotten married to the guy she
really,
freed from prison? Yeah,
when was this?
they got married. They made an announcement like during the week.
Mm.
Like I think they were on Good Morning America,
Oh, that's cool.
and so they surprised everyone. Like, well, we did this, and then she showed off the ring, and they had a
Mm.
ceremony. It was real
Oh,
cool.
that is awesome. She's one of the like great ones in both leagues, man. Just her pretty much putting her career on hold for that was just just out of worldly. A lot of people wouldn't do what she did, and she fought for justice, and thank God she actually got it, and he exonerated, and the rest is history. But that's awesome. I did not know that. That's really cool. Shout out to Maya
Yeah,
Moore.
they were. Yeah, man. So yeah, they were friends. I believe they were friends or they knew each other beforehand.
Mm,
And I guess he had asked her to marry him, but he didn't want her to get married while he was in prison.
mm,
So she embarked on a journey with him, and they fell in love. And you have it. They're married, man. My man hit the jackpot. Got the
her freaking
you know
personality wise, freaking game wise, just WNBA star. Hey, loving basketball. Prison version.
facts.
So, no, shout out to them though. That's pretty good. But that's cool, man. That's like real life loving basketball right there. That shit's great. I love that.
Yeah, yeah, man. Real talk. And,
Man.
and then another game in the single elimination with the Connecticut Sun, set the seventh seed, facing off against the Sparks.
Hmm.
The Sun came out to play. The Sparks had a long layoff, and Alyssa Thomas, DeWanna Bonner,
They went in.
they went off.
she just the one about her. She almost had a triple double, 17, 13, and 5. And Alyssa Thomas doing her thing. Same thing, 19, 7, and 5. Like those two certified ballers and the Sparks couldn't all the talent they had, they couldn't do a damn thing.
No, Kumike was injured. She was
Hmm.
starting power forward for most of the year. I think
Hmm.
she suffered from migraines that night, so she couldn't play.
Hmm.
And facing off against that Connecticut front court. Um, you need all the help you can handle with those two, and it led to a blowout win. Sparks
Mhm.
got eliminated. Candace Parker's a free agent at the end of the year. I think she's in her 13th year in the league, so
Mhm. Oh yeah.
she looks pretty good this year. We'll see if she stays in LA, much like AD.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I think she's been out there her whole career. So
Mhm. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where she goes. And what killed them was they're like the best 3-point shooting team in the league, and they were like 2 for 8, 2 for 18. God damn it, I really had to hear that number. But Jesus, no, but yeah, they couldn't hit anything, and plus that 15-0 didn't help. They never Connecticut got out on that, and they never gave that lead up. But yeah, Candace Park, I think she stayed. She made her mark out there. Stay out there, finish her career. One of the greatest women's player ever. I mean, there's nothing she hasn't done. VP, world champion. I mean, great mom. Like, what else? What else can you have to? She has nothing else to prove. But I think she'll keep going for a
uh,
few years. But I think she ends back up in LA.
yeah, and Derek Fisher can't pull a rabbit out of the hat for that one.
I'm surprised he still got a job. Shit.
Shit. Minnesota, Seattle. Um, their first game was postponed due to an inclusive COVID test.
Mhm.
Not sure from who, but they postponed the game until Tuesday. They finally had their game won, and it was a thriller.
Mhm. Berlin, Manila. But no. Oh, you know what I found out about this game? Looking at notes and stuff.
Hmm.
They missed one shot in the final 118 of that freaking. Yeah, that's crazy. That means that you talk about back and forth.
Hmm.
But yeah, but Jewel Lloyd, Brianna Stewart, they balled. You know, Collier 25 points, 9 boards, 6 blocks. I mean, this game was great. I mean, and look at that. Mm,
Sue Bird, the veteran with the
yeah,
clutch
buddy.
three, but Collier and look at this hesitation move by Odyssey Sims
Mm,
here. That was
left.
that was that was that was a crazy move.
Mhm. Yeah, look
Alicia
at
Clark
it.
here with
Mhm.
the layup, put the Storm up by three. It's a tough move from Dangerfield. The ball reversal to Dantas in the corner, a
Bang.
game tying three. Yeah, it ran a pretty nice play out the timeout.
Mhm.
With like 30 seconds left. Jewel Lloyd, who we saw hit a game winner earlier in the season.
Mhm.
I compared to Bradley Beal. She, like you said, went off for 25 points, knocked down 4 or 5 from the outside. That was a sweet move over by Minnesota there.
Mhm.
And here we go with the game
Look at
winning
this. Look at
layup.
this. Right off the rebound. Let's Thomas. Boom. Alicia Thomas. Excuse me. Okay, that's game. But,
Yeah, that's all she
yeah.
wrote.
But Dangerfield. You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna give her a prime. I'm not gonna say Bradley Beal because I'm gonna let you have that one. I'm gonna say a prime Isaiah Thomas because how quick she is.
That is pretty
Beal's
good.
not. He's not that quick. So I'm gonna. But she can score. Prime Isaiah Thomas. I like that. But
Yeah, quick,
yeah,
shifty. I like that one.
that girl can play. But yeah, this gonna be a good series. Seattle looking to regain that crown, man, because they all the talent. My girl Stu Bird still running along. I mean, that's it's great to see. You need that leadership, man. And Brianna, Alicia Thomas coming out of doing her thing, man. They looking for it. And what is it? What is it with these? Was it best of five in these?
Yeah, these are now best of five series.
Okay.
Uh, I thought it was best of seven later, but no,
Mm-hmm.
they're both best of five.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
the Storm is up 1-0
Mm-hmm.
in that series. I think the game two is tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see if Minnesota can recover there.
It's definitely good
Another
so far.
Definitely, man. Yeah. Another update: Miami's up 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter, 22-20.
Okay. Take a close game. We'll take that.
Yeah, got your man Rob Williams in the game. So,
Yeah, but he's a
yeah,
tough dude.
Brad is. Yeah, he is. Grant Williams is tough too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Tennessee. He's gonna definitely. He's a nice key cog in that, and they're gonna get more. That's talking going back to the draft. Celtics got a few picks, man. That's another team that knows how to scout and draft, man. Damn Celtics.
Tell me about it, man. I'm
Can't.
living this nonsense.
Mhm.
But the other game, the other series in the league is that hot Connecticut Sun team facing off against the first seed Las Vegas Aces.
Mhm.
Aces long layoff, looked flat in game one. Blowout win for Connecticut. Jasmine Thomas with 31 knocked down uh,
Five.
6 threes, I believe.
Damn. Yeah.
Five. Yeah.
That's opposite.
They lit it up on Vegas. Well, Lambeer was hot after his team, saying they had no effort, didn't show up to play, and it showed because they were
Mhm.
down by at least 25-30 for most of the game.
Mhm. Wait, Lambert yelling at somebody? No, not Bill. Absolutely not.
Well,
What
that
do?
that man is a WNBA legend right now.
Where he's a legend in both, man. You getting that? I mean, champion, champion NBA, WNBA is a champion. You gotta love that, man. But yeah, it's just man. I never thought he would be a coach, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie on that one.
Nah, nobody saw that one coming.
Mm-mm.
Credit to him. I'm gonna
Mhm.
pick up the action here with the Sun and the Aces in the third quarter. Bonner hits a deep three. Um, Note for this one in game two,
Mhm.
Alyssa Thomas got hurt 5 minutes into the game with her shoulder.
Mhm.
Um, so
That's
she
big.
had a long history of, I think she had a torn labrum in both shoulders.
Mhm. Yeah, that's gonna be big,
So
man.
yeah, they said her status for the rest of the series is unsure, but it's gonna be a big blow for Connecticut if she
Mhm.
doesn't come back. And
Look at that. Yeah.
you had, yeah, you mentioned before with the MVP. Gotta take it.
Yeah, that I mean that's how amazing is this girl? I mean, just two and ones in a row, and it's just oh man. So she just leaves me speechless because it's just all it took was one injury for
Hmm.
superstardom, and that's what Wilson did. She just picked it up. I'm dropping buckets. I'm gonna show you why I'm the MVP. Look at that look on her face. It's like, yeah, me, MVP, MVW, most valuable woman. So, yeah, it's just that's what she does, man. I think the aces, man. I won't sleep on them, man. They just as much. They have just as much talent. They can go all the way as well, man. Man, yeah, she's strong too, man. she she
Yeah,
gets down, look
these are some tough moves.
bully. She bully ball.
Man, look at my man Bill's face, man. He's just
Yeah.
real excited.
Mm-hmm. Can't even tell. Only time he excited if he wins. Only time. But yeah, like these girls are playing. But this Aces team, man, don't sleep on them. But yeah, this game was big because it 14 lead changes, 20 ties. I mean, Las Vegas closed out on an 8-0 run, all thanks to the MVP and showing you she deserved it without a doubt.
Yeah, man. The Aces lived at the line. They shot about 21 free throws compared to the Suns' eight. Um, so the Aces are aggressive in the paint. They don't take a lot of threes, but
What
the
kind of team?
MVP, Adrian Wilson, yeah, uh, that's what Lambert preaches. Rim, foul line,
Toughness.
exactly. McCautry, Kayla McBride, and uh, Jackie Young. So that they're a veteran-laden team.
Hmm.
They've been there before. They suffered a tough loss last year, thanks to the Sky. So they're hungry. The Sun team is hungry, but they were in the finals last year.
Hmm.
But this Alyssa Thomas blow is might be detrimental to them. Their game 2 is tomorrow. We'll see how that shakes out.
Mm. I think the Aces take the series. Once that injury went down, I think they might take the rest now. I don't know if they get another game now because they relied on Thomas a lot. So we'll see.
Yeah, man. I think she was Defensive Player of the Year. So, you know, a tremendous two-way player. Um, Only woman in the league to have 20, 10, and 5 and average 20, 10, and 5 in a final series. So definitely a top 5 player in the league. Um, Real tough ball about his shoulder, but like we said, this is quality playoff basketball all the way around.
Hmm. Absolutely. We love this game.
Facts, facts, man. It's been real good. Um, Getting pretty close to closing this out. So, um, some other stuff during the week. Your man Ty Lawson, the strip club strikes again. Uh,
Yes.
we got more food references. This time dessert.
He wanted some dim sum, something. Some mushu.
Just
Man, he
you know,
that's wild, man. You gotta watch what you're doing over there. They don't play that shit over there, man. They don't. Like, Ty, your career is dwindling down, man. You better get what you can and ball out and get your money. But now you're getting kicked out of a league. I don't know where you're gonna go. Beirut? I don't know. I mean, EuroLeague is something.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, EuroLeague or something. But how you get kicked out?
yeah.
Oh
Of
man.
course, gonna kick your black ass out of a club, man. I mean, come on, man. You gotta know better. Gotta know better.
Hmm.
Like
I mean,
why post it?
that exactly. Keep it in your memories. Do what you gotta, put in the spank, man. I don't know, man. Just chill. Just know. So bad. What is wrong with these guys? Like, I mean,
Like I don't know. Did he talk to Marbury before going over there? Like, yo, what are you doing?
exactly. He's like an ambassador. He's like the god over there. Like, you gotta call him up, and be like, hey, what should I do over here? What can I do? What can I do? But yeah, man, he was getting it in though. Something.
Uh, now he's banned in China. So like you said, Euro League. Maybe he'll back up somewhere for Atlanta. I don't know, but
Nah, he ain't coming back. No. Mm-mm. He went past
um,
bursting the bubble. Mother, he got jump kicked out. He got Luke hanged out that bitch. He said, wow.
bye,
Ty Lawson.
homie.
I'm gonna get you on the Ty Lawson. I'm gonna try to. I'm like, yo, you wanna get on the podcast and tell your side of the story? Cause we want to hear it. Come on, Ty. Damn.
Yeah, just throwing that out there. Uh, and did you
Facts.
also know that Charles Oakley was on Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah, I know. I hope he fails. He talks too much. He pissed me off these last few years. Actually, I don't really. I mean, he was like so revered, but his mouth. He just needs to shut the fuck up. Just go. Yeah. Now I was about to say, go dance, go do something, go cha cha slot, whatever the hell you gonna do. Just do what you gotta do. Just keep the Knicks name out of your mouth. That's all I ask. It's- yeah, I noticed that. They even got Carol Baskin on there, so you know it's a joke. Sorry. Just gonna task it.
Well, Well, his mouth did not move as fast as his feet because he was the first one eliminated.
Good. Fucking failure. See? That's your karma. Talking all that shit. That's what you get. See?
Well,
Bars.
Yeah. Well, the next time, Doan like kicks him out, like, take your 2-step, get the fuck out.
That's great. Now that would be funny.
Two-step your ass on out of here.
Oh man, that's great. Oh man, that's great. What a line. Take your 2-step ass. Get your ass out of here. Fucking Charles Oakley, man. He went from a hero to zero in my eyes, man.
Yeah, man.
Nope.
Uncle Oak.
Oh, that's great.
That's it. Yeah, that's it for him for Dancing with the Stars, and that's more or less gonna be it for us here, man. Right now Miami's up 3, got 10.5 to go in the second quarter. Tatum hasn't scored yet. I'm sure that's likely to change.
Oh yeah.
Hayward hit a 3 to tie it, so tied at 28.
Let's get it.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be pretty good week coming up. Like you said, we're gonna be on Pod Jobber tomorrow. Man, Jake Schwartz, CL Kid, Brett over in Wrestling Life. Thanks to those guys. Gonna have a real good time over there.
Can't wait.
Me too, man. It's gonna be a load of fun. Get to bring my intelligence and my integrity over. Something that's needed on these lines. But
it's the invasion. The invasion angle. Remember that one? Bring it back to 02. I like it. We're coming.
Coming, man. We're coming. Got anything? Any parting words for our audience?
Nah, everybody kiss my ass. I'm out of here. No, I'm kidding. I'm getting out of these clothes. Nah, but thank you for coming on. It's been a great show again. If you know the deal. I'll let you do your little spill, but catch out other groups. Dong City bitches. I mean, no, not no Dong City and bitches. No, it's a line.
Yeah.
Calm down, people.
We're not going Ty Lawson here, man.
Just making sure. Exactly. See, just making sure. No, but check those guys out. Vince, a guy Henry they do a great job. Show those dongs, home runs. Show those Roberto. Good production guy. He kills it on those, especially with the Nemo, pimping his shot. Props to that. I didn't forget you. Check out the Audible guys, Matt and Randy, double duty. Those guys, they love football, intelligent. Like I said, Matt Bush. Bush now he's like the black Stephen A. with intelligence. Especially when you mention Josh Allen, that shit is, of course, me as a Jet fan, I love it. You can catch those guys on Tuesday and Friday. So Friday night lights will be on them. Wednesday you catch our black asses here, coming at your ass. See, I can get candid at the end, so it's kind of fun. But Thursday, Pod Jobbers, baby. You know what they're about. Oh, can't forget about the lab before us. Johnny, Matt, my apologies. You guys are great too. Always chefing it up. I want me a plate. Give me that. And, check out the Life Proof Difference. Check out all our daily life. We have fun in there. Pop culture. Get your PS5 news. Roberto's usually always on it in the morning. We just groups everywhere, man. That's what we do. Parent Life might be coming at you too.
I'm gonna go broke for that PS5 and stop feeding people. So
sometimes you got to, man. It's called ramen. Peanut butter and ramen. I got lucky enough. I pre-ordered mine. I'm a balling. I'm gonna look out for you, brother. I got you. So as he say, Jake, I got another pre-order. I got you. I ain't gonna be the hookup for everybody, except for Henry. Y'all need me a Stream Smart. So Stream Smart for PS5. See, I'll hook you up to pre-order. You hook me up to Stream Smart. Hook a brother up.
Even exchange.
Nah, but yeah. definitely all our groups are great. You know, I love you guys. You guys do a great job. Keep it going. Let's keep this going as just far as possible, man. Because this is great. Started from the bottom, man. And look at us now, almost on 30. Julius Randle,
Yeah,
Bernard King. I mean, this is crazy.
I really wish you didn't go Randall. You're gonna spin cycle us out of here. Um, you can catch us on the Life Group podcast, searching that up on YouTube channel or Anchor, Spotify, or Apple Podcast. Um,
Or
but, thank you again for tuning in. Um, thanks, my man Jacob. Always putting in the time and the
sir,
work and the jazzy outfit.
facts.
That's the professional look. And alligator shoes.
Nah, so not yet, man. Not yet. I ain't styling. I'm styling and profiling, but I'm not going that deep. But yeah, I love the dress, but I ain't Ric Flair over here. When I get Ric Flair money, I might splurge a little bit, just a little bit.
I like the sound of that, man. But
Yes, sir.
again, thank you guys for tuning in. Catch you next week, same time, same place.
Yes, sir.
And until then, ball out.
All day.